Jesus also says this month, heaven's work involves two goals. One, the holiness of the apostle, and two, the coming of the kingdom. God says, my apostles must concern themselves primarily with their holiness, and then I, the king, can best see to the coming of God's kingdom. So we make our monthly confession, fearlessly examining our consciences, and then we move on. We step away from our sins, and Jesus then can flow through us most completely. He's using us to evangelize. The lay apostle call includes, or has built into it, the call to evangelization. Again, the first apostles were evangelists. You and I also need to be examining where Jesus is calling us to evangelize. Now, when you evangelize, it's almost like you're stepping away from the crowd, but then, and that's hard enough, but then you have to turn around to the crowd and you have to say, I have some information that I think you need. This is hard to do. If you have 100 people, how many will accept the information? I don't know. 5? But if you have to reach out to 100 to get those 5, well, then that's what we have to do. This apostolate has grown so quickly, and it has grown so quickly because of your efforts. I hear the endeavors taken on by lay apostles, and I'm so impressed. I'm so impressed with your commitment to Jesus, to your selflessness. I see the way the Lord inspires people to work so hard for Him. And this gives all of us on our team the greatest courage. As we evangelize, we want to remember a couple of things. The first is this. We have to think of ourselves like a new well in the church. This apostolate was born into the church, and it remains within the Catholic Church. If the church instructs us to do anything, we'll do it. That's the way it is. We have complete freedom in our service because we work from within the church. But we are a new well in God's church. And from it, God sends beautiful fresh water which hydrates and nourishes others. We are one of many authentic and beautiful wells in the church. We have to be aware that we are one of many and work lovingly alongside others. Now, I know that lay apostles would say, hey, we're willing to work with other people, but they don't accept us. I know that. I understand that. It is one of the crosses that we carry because we are a new well. People aren't familiar with us. But that shouldn't even slow us down, because the growth that the Lord has willed is vast and quick. So we move steadily into our service and let the Lord take care of everything else. There are so many stories of somebody gives the volumes to somebody and they put them on a shelf for 2 years, and then they take them down and read them, and then they work beautifully alongside us, very committed and very passionate about helping others to get to drink from this well. So be at peace. Never push. Offer. Consider us like we're offering this beautiful banquet. People can take from it and they'll be nourished like we are, or they can say, no, I don't want it. Either way, it's fine. But be rejoicing in everything and understand that many people rejected the message of the first apostles, and it was also good news. And what we are sharing is good news. So I will pray that everybody be courageous and calm, and that none of us take anything personally, because we'll be much happier if we don't. Now, what I am especially asking Jesus for each one of you on this day is an outpouring of His beautiful gift of clarity. We are asking Jesus to give each one of you through the day an awareness of where you need to change. What is the condition of your soul in the light of God's truth? And what you may experience in this is a calm awareness of how you can do a little bit better for heaven, or what habits you need to walk away from in order to allow Jesus to possess you completely and to heal you. That's the first part of the gift of clarity. The second part of the gift of clarity is that each one of us may see where our place is in God's church. Where does Jesus want us to serve? How does he want us to serve? You may experience that as a even deeper commitment to your role as father or husband or wife or mother or priest or sister or layperson serving in the church. It may be that what you experience is something new, something you're called to do that maybe has been bothering you, and that you feel, yes, I have to go home and I have to do this. Very often, Jesus comes to us in our hearts and says, just keep doing exactly what you're doing. You are serving where I need you to serve. But I'm asking Jesus for an outpouring of this gift of clarity for each one of you. The other thing that I am asking heaven to grant for each one of you, prompted by Jesus, is an increase in your capacity to love. And this feels painful sometimes, because when we love, we are vulnerable. But still, we need this increase in our capacity to love. And often, the experience you'll have of this is that you're more willing to take insults and return love for hostility. And this would be an excellent thing for every lay apostle to have. So I love you very much. I'm grateful that you're all here serving alongside each one of us. I feel that together we are doing mighty work for heaven. People are returning to Christ. It's happening. People are being healed. They're being restored to their dignity, to the dignity that each one possesses as God's child. So I love you very much. God bless you all, and we'll be with you in spirit.